Hey trainer, hey coach. I know you're ready to leave that 9 to 5. I know because I hear so many trainers and coaches say that they're tired of working their job and they're ready to go full time in their fitness business. But for whatever reason, for so many different reasons, you may end up in side hustle and hobby mode for way longer than you expect. So today I want to give you 3 quick things that you can do so that you can actually leave your job within the next 12 months or sooner. But first, hey, I'm Joy Diggs. I'm the owner of Dig Deep Trainer Academy, where I'm a personal trainer, dietitian, and a fitness business coach. And every day I help personal trainers and fitness coaches just like you to do 3 things. That's number 1, to build your authentic brand. Number 2, to increase your clientele. And number 3, to help you create and sell products and services online so that you have an additional stream of revenue without being in the gym. All right, so let's jump into today's topic. So many trainers and coaches never leave their job because of this number 1 thing, and it's going to be so simple once I say it. But you end up staying in side hustle and hobby mode. Now you're working your 9 to 5 and you're training clients. So you're working 9 to 5, you're training your clients in the evenings and on the weekends. You're working 60 plus hours a week. We don't want that life. We want your training and your fitness business to be your full-time thing and let you cut off that 9 to 5, right? So in order for you to do that, you have to know, number 1, what is your goal? How much money do you have to have minimum in order to walk out of your job? So if you don't know what that number is, right now you just have a dream. Now, in order to turn that dream into a reality, we got to know the revenue number. So do you need $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month? Yeah, you living pretty large, right? What number is it for you? So let's take $5,000 a month. Let's say you need $5,000 a month minimum, and you know that your average package for your personal training clients is $500 a month. So what you're going to do is you're going to take $5,000, you're going to divide that by $500, and you get 10. That means you need a minimum of 10 clients paying you $500 a month in order for you to leave your job. So once you know that number, you have your goal. And once you have your goal, you have to do number 2. So number 2 is to create a marketing plan. So many trainers just kind of jump out there. You start posting a whole bunch of stuff on social media, and you never really have a cohesive strategy on how you're going to find those 10 clients. So first and foremost, you got to decide who you want to train. Who do you want to serve? What's your specialty? What's your niche, right? What is that thing so that you know who you want to attract? And once you know who you want to attract and who you want to train, now you got to think about, where do I find them? What messages do I need to send and post on social media to attract them? What type of marketing messages and communication do I need to develop, or where do I need to go so that I know that my target client is going to be there, right? So you got to be very, very specific, because the more specific you are, the easier it is to find your client. All right, so now that you've set your goal and you have created a marketing plan, you have to do number 3. And that is to execute consistently. We're not just executing. You got to execute consistently. Now, the reason why I'm stressing consistently is because too often the execution is tied to how we feel in the moment. It's tied to our emotions. It's tied to how frustrated we are. It's tied to how disappointed we are in our efforts. Maybe we've tried so many different things. We feel like we're doing all the things and we're still not getting clients, right? But you still have to execute anyway. If you're executing and you're not getting the result that you want, something needs to be tweaked and changed, but you have to keep going. It doesn't matter how tired you are from your job, none of that, because your goal in 12 months is to get those 10 clients. They're out there. You can go to the grocery store and find a client, right? The client is out there, but unless you are executing so that you're able to be seen and heard and visible, your client cannot find you. So when you execute one day and you go 2 more weeks without talking about your business, then you execute that next day, then you go a month without talking about your business, people can't find you because you're not out there, you're not visible, right? So you have to consistently market and promote your business so that it creates a snowball effect. The formula that I love to talk about is consistency leads to momentum, and momentum leads to the money. All right, we're gonna say that's CMM, right? Consistency, momentum, money. Until you're consistent, you're not gonna have a snowball big enough to create that momentum to get you to the money. All right. So you have to do all three of those things in order for you to leave your job in 12 months. So you got to set a goal, number one. So what is that monthly revenue number and how many clients do you need? Number two, you have to create your marketing plan so that you're not just doing a whole bunch of random stuff and that your efforts are very specific. And then number three, you have to execute consistently in order to attract and to sign your client. All right, I hope the video has brought you tons of value and has given you a roadmap on how you can actually leave your job in 12 months. And I want to give you a free gift. I want you to download my free guide for how to create a six-figure fitness business. You can download that free guide at bit.ly/DDTA 6-figure blueprint. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.